Good afternoon. So today I'm going to just actually do a review totally on where I stayed for 2 weeks, Santa Fe. I did just look at the full address and obviously I've forgotten it straight away, so I'll look at it and there will be a link in the description, almost goes without saying. That's the main entrance to the place, and then crossing over to the main entrance. The whole block has got lots of entrances, but there are 3 big hotels here. Waikiki, is that one there? Servature, this one, and see up there. There's 3 big hotels here as well. That one's definitely a TUI hotel, as you'll see in a minute. So let's not stop the video, let's walk directly to the recycling and the supermarket, just to show you how close those 2 places are. Crossing the zebra road and the zebra crossing. I've eaten this place twice. This is the place where I had the huge T-bone steak. So that's right by my entrance again, look. The huge T-bone steak, which was really too much. But the restaurant's really nice. And this is all the block. So all these gates all around here, you can go the front way in or come out the back way, and I'll do the back way later. You have a universal key that does them all. So that's quite handy. I'm going to get the recycling bit here. With bottles and plastic go here, and then I will stop the video. I'm not going to really stop it for any time thing, but I'm going to put my recycling away. Is that all plastic? Yeah, plastic. So there we are, look, being a good boy. That's my water recycling. Black bin is a bit different. So yeah, I thought you were going to stop the video. Well, I decided not to. So that's that done. Glass is in those ones. And the black bin is strange because it's in there, and every time I go in there, there's usually someone in there rummaging around. So I'm not going to put the camera on straight away. Let's have a look. Nobody in here, so people, the homeless people are in here usually scavenging. So that's how close it all is. That's where I put my plastic. Down here, there's a lovely little ice cream place on the corner. There's 2 or 3 bars, sports bars. I've watched football in one of them. And further down, which you can't quite see, might be able to show you. A little bit further down, there's a Chinese restaurant. They do all inclusive as well as regular set meals. So maybe I will walk down there. I've been trying to get my videos a lot shorter lately, seeing if I get more views because they're shorter. I realise for some people half an hour is quite a lot. So yeah, up on there, there's more restaurants and bars. And at the end, well, actually this one here, this is the one I had the Chinese. I had sweet and sour noodles. It was okay. Okay, nothing wrong with it at all. And that's where I watched football a couple of times. Then, not going to film inside the supermarket because I've done that a little bit before. The main part of this video is going to be about the villas and where I'm staying. I stayed for 2 weeks, including the cleaning fee and some other sort of surcharge for staying longer maybe. It's bust any budget I used to try and hold because it works out about £70 a night. But the place, as you'll see in a bit, is very, very empty. You've got the swimming pool more or less to yourself every day. I like the fact of having your own little detached villa, your own bedroom, your own kitchen, your own bathroom. That's all part of the complex again there still, with those tiled roofs. It's all the same. So we'll go in a different way. I've got to go and get some provisions first, like water and eggs. Shopping done. Water's heavy, it's 4 litres I think. So I'm going to go back in through the main way. Or like I say, there are lots of other gates, like over there. Gate 4 I could also easily go in. When I go inside in a minute, I'm going to have a good walk round and show you all around the complex and the 2 swimming pools in fact. Let's have a little look at the menu there. And that's where I say, so if you walk further down that way, about less than 5 minutes, there's a nice restaurant. And equally, if you go back further past the supermarket where I've been, there's another restaurant there where I at. So really, you're in a great location. I mean, that's the main reason I thought I really should do the video, because it's a great location if anybody's looking for their own little small villa on their own grounds. Plenty of security. The main entrance has got 2 gates, usually locked. Sometimes in the daytime the second one is left open, sometimes it's not. Either way, doesn't really matter. If it's left open, I leave it open. If it's locked, then I lock it. And then this really is the walk. That's the reception, post box there. Not that we get any post if you're on holiday. And then my villa is very close to the main entrance. This is the back of the pool. I'm just over on that far corner over there. And that pool's quite busy today, I have to tell you. Quite busy. There's a little glimpse of the other pool. I'm going to do a little walk round and walk outside once I've dropped my shopping and heavy water off. Maintenance guys on the go all the time. Voila, doing things. So place is spotless. Always got a little kiddies pool that side, and it's got a walk-in bit as well as steps, so you're going on a gradual slope, which I use that for getting out of, because still getting out, pulling my knee up, getting out of the pool has not been that easy. So this is the back or the front of my place. This side doesn't get any sun in the daytime in the morning, and usually get sun there in the afternoon from about 2 o'clock, but today is cloudy, even though it's 27 degrees. Mr. Bow is having a bit of a snooze. So yeah, it's got a washing machine, which is great. This is the front area in the mornings. It gets really hot out here in the sun. Actually, I never sit out here because I don't really do mornings, but it's got a washing machine. That's where the aircon is. Brushes, brooms, all your facilities. All very good, really. Yeah, so let's go in. I have actually tidied it a little bit, believe it or not. Certainly made the beds for the first time in 2 weeks. Not properly, but made them to a fashion. So here we go. We got a nice little kitchen area. It's got pots, pans, everything you need, really. No complaints. Waste bins. I've done the recycling as I've shown you. Little door here, all your bits and bobs. Bathroom. The first day with the water, which was really bad, it's actually better. So maybe that's a day when there's winds blowing and you get sand, because it's a lot cleaner today. so that's good. Shower's been really good, very good, plenty of pressure. Not over hot enough because you warm out here anyway, but the pressure on the shower is really good. Let's just, to me that's really important. Anywhere you go to have a decent shower. Got my new shoes wet. Yes, I did go out and buy the new shoes in the end, and I'm pretty sure they're not fake because they feel totally different. It's got a shoe measuring thing there. They feel totally different. And they've got a wet foot, look. Anyway, back to the place. Paid 90 quid from, which is what it is really. Microwave up there, look. Nice plates and that all up there. Bedroom, 2 single beds, fly screens on the windows, wardrobe, shirts hung up, not as tidy as David Beckham, and I can't, if someone did come and touch them, I wouldn't know. He does. There's a little safe down there. Mine's open, look. Lounge, sofa bed if you want it. Fridge and freezer. Nothing much in here. I generally have scrambled eggs, bit of cheese, bit of ham, sparkling water. Keep my ice in there, nothing else. Internet's been absolutely fine. Television I've not actually put on because I brought my iPad with me anyway. And then this is the rear of the building, I suppose. It's where you get the sun normally in the afternoon. David's still chillaxing. Right, so let's take a walk around the complex, shall we? I'll just put my shopping away and then we'll go for a little walk. Yeah, so what I've been doing generally, I've been buying the bigger bottle of water like that and then putting it in this smaller bottle, keeping the smaller bottle in the fridge so it's nice and cold. Also buying sparkling water. I've really cut back on the alcohol the last 3 or 4 days, virtually nothing. And I'm lucky because I'm not cutting back on alcohol because alcohol causes me a problem. It's really the blood sugar and the fact that it's not good for me to drink all the time. That said, we've got the Butcher family coming out for 4 days. And they like a drink, so we'll be on it. Selfie stick time. The front door locks itself, latches, and then you can double lock it. This area, I'm not leaving the lock really, so I'm gonna leave it on. Nearly didn't put my milk away. Milk and sparkling water. That's a shame the battery's gone on the selfie stick. Mind you, it was about a year ago I last used it, wasn't it? So I'm going to turn it round and I'm going to go for a walk. In fact, I took the selfie stick off. So yeah, this is the first pool area. And as I say, it's probably about as busy as it gets. There's the hotels in the background there that we spoke of. That's my little place there on the corner. So I think I've said, but if 2 of you are going, and with all the fees, it's best part of 70 quid a night. But if 2 of you are going, 35 quid a night. It's pretty good, and I would definitely recommend a couple, young couple, old couple, because I think again I'm going to repeat myself, but Yumbo Centre's 10 minutes walk. Less than if you go out the back way where I'm going to go in a minute, probably a bit less than 10 minutes. If you go out the front way and turn right, Maspalomas, the beach, it's 10 minutes. The Cita centre where all the swingers go, that's it's probably a 20-minute walk. But if you want to get a cab, it would be €5 in a cab down there. And there's another centre, Casbah or something, where Murphy's Bar was, where I watched the Bruno fight. And that's going out the back way and then turning right a little bit. It's really only about 5 minutes away. It's a lot closer than I thought. So it won't really matter which way I go from here. I'll get lost either way. I've got my keys, so I'm going to go out one gate. I'm going to go this way. Just remember my place is back behind me. Going to go this way. I've not walked around here at all. I don't believe they allow dogs even in the complex. That said, there are some cats, feral cats they call them, don't they? Carrying like that, some wild cats. You do get some people feeding them. Certainly not my thing. That pool's closed by the look of it. I suppose because it's really quiet, you only need the one pool. There's toilets, public toilets. Save you going back to your apartment, I suppose. Ah, so you can put your bins here as well. I did think there would be a place, but I hadn't found it. So, it's quite a huge complex. Gonna go left up here and go out the gates. Then I go back in the gates closer to where my apartment is. Very quiet this time of year, and the weather's been exceptional. Still 27 degrees today, even though sun's not fully shining, but in a way, there's the way out there. It takes you out on the main street, with the main walk down to the Yumbo, or Cita, because Cita's the same way as well. 10 minutes Yumbo, another 10 minutes Cita. But finding this back way out of the estate was quite a bonus, because otherwise you end up walking in a big circle to get to the same place, really. There we are, look, there's a gate. So you definitely can see what it's all about. Fire extinguisher. So most of these other gates with the numbers on, they've got a universal key. And obviously it's not that one. That's probably that one. No, it's the one next to the big one, I thought. Yeah, that one. And again, so the road is really quiet. So you go there, on that roundabout which is there, you turn left, 10 minutes down there to the Yumbo, and 10 minutes to Maspalomas Beach this way. This is the way I'm going to go. I'm going to go over the road a bit just to show you the rooftops, and again the hotels in the background. So this is about as busy as it gets as well. I think this time of year is a good time of year to come. It's off season, off peak, as long as you're with somebody. It's been slightly tough on my own, believe it or not. But if you're with somebody, it's busy enough. Of an evening, if you want to go out to the evening, any sort of bars, you probably don't want to get there till 10 o'clock. Unless you go out daytime drinking, then you can be home in bed by 10 o'clock. See the numbers? So 13 is in line with my place. There's another block there. So I know I said on a previous video, there's loads of these secure gated complexes. And that big hotel down there, Very, very close to the Maspalomas beach. Never know whether it's Maspalomas beach or Playa de Ingles beach. I think it's Maspalomas beach. 12. Gate 12, I'm going to go in gate 13. So that's 12. Coming up 13. Naughty gate 13's open, so yeah. Shut it. And this is a really quick walk back to my place. There's the hotels. So I think you get your bearings. 100% really, really recommend it. For families, singles, couples. There's one of them bloody cats that get out of it. Yeah, they know they like you. No, they don't. Because I'm not keen on them. Sorry, Karen. And there we are, back with David. His head's a bit Bobby Charlton. No, he's not having it. Okay, so that's the view of the villas and apartments, and I'll put a link in the description.